The Princess Who Ate Too Much by Charles Scrivens. Once upon a time there was a princess who hardly ate a thing, just enough to get by. Her father, the king, loved food more than anything, especially cheese. He imported the best cheeses from around the world to the castle, expecting to find one his daughter liked, for he thought it impossible for someone not to like at least one type of cheese. The princess always took just one bite before pushing away her plate. "You must eat more," the king would always protest before adding her leftover cheese to his own cheese plate. "People will say we are treating you badly, or worse yet, that we are unable to care for you." The king had grown even more concerned about his daughter's slim figure recently, as they had been invited to a neighboring kingdom to attend its prince's birthday party. This neighboring kingdom was the most prosperous in all the lands, and it just happened to produce the finest cheeses the king had ever tasted. The birthday was an important one for the prince, as he would become a man and would start looking for a princess to be his match. When the day of the party arrived, the princess was as thin as ever, despite the king's best efforts. The king resigned himself to the fate that his daughter would have to get by on her charms, though he did hope that the puffy dress he had the tailor make for her would help hide her figure. The king's optimism took another hit when they were escorted to the dining hall. The prince's birthday party was an even bigger event than the king had anticipated. The dining hall was filled to the brim, and the princess and the king were seated near the back. The king tried not to take too much offense from their location, as there was not a single person in attendance who could be considered anything less than distinguished. The prince's entrance was greeted with great fanfare, so the king was able to exclaim, "Look how scrawny he is!" in surprise without consequence. The king collected himself before the prince quieted the room and was already searching the room for other princes who might be suitable for his daughter. "Thank you all for coming for my birthday party. I am honored to have so many prestigious guests. I know the journey was long for many of you, so before any other festivities, let us eat." To each table the servants brought huge bowls of salad. "What's this?" the king recoiled from the salad. "If we are to have an appetizer before getting to the meat and potatoes, it should be cheese, surely, not rabbit food." The princess took her standard small, tentative bite of food. To her surprise, she quite enjoyed what she tasted. She took another bite, then another again. All the hunger that she had not felt over the years came all at once, and she buried it in leafy greens. To the king's dismay, no other courses were forthcoming. When a bowl of salad emptied, another bowl of salad was brought to replace it. The princess emptied bowl after bowl, while the king refused to take one little bite. If there would be no proper meal, the king decided he would just wait for cake. Before cake, though, everyone was to go to the ballroom. The princess, however, began to head the other direction. "Where are you going?" asked her father. "You need to go dance. It is our chance to meet and impress princes." "I'm afraid that I ate too much," the princess replied. The princess was discovering one of the side effects of adding substantial fiber to one's diet. "Can it not wait?" The king knew nothing of such things as a lover of cheese. "No," the princess said and rushed away. "Make it quick, then," her father called after her. The princess's trip did not turn out particularly quick. She worried that she had ruined the day and would disappoint her father. However, when the princess exited the restroom, she bumped into none other than the scrawny prince whose birthday it was. The princess apologized to the prince for her carelessness. "I will forgive you if you give me a special birthday gift," the prince said. "Would you save the last dance of the evening for me?" The princess blushed. "Of course." They stood in silence for a bit, but as nice as the moment was, the location of their meeting place meant more to the prince who was coming than the princess who was going. The princess's father had lined up several dance partners by the time she made it to the ballroom. She danced with a few of them, but once the birthday boy cut in, he did not let go. The princess was glad, for though the other princes were all fine men, this prince suited her. The prince lost track of time while dancing, and they were very late to get back to the cake. The king had noticed his daughter dancing for a long time with the scrawny prince. As the king sat down to eat his cake, which he was distressed to find was carrot cake, he asked her about him, then said, "He comes from a good family and will inherit a prosperous kingdom, but do not be too hasty to embrace him. That strange feeling you have may just be all of that rabbit food you ate. Whether it was the salad or not, no one ever found out, because the princess ate salad every day and continued to feel the same way about the prince. They were soon married and lived happily ever after.